What's up, everybody? It's your boy Y in the building, coming to you live in the clouds. Today we got an exclusive interview with my boy AzSwaye. So let's get right into it. So for those who don't know, who is AzSwaye?
It's a young nigga from South Central LA, the East Side to be exact. Young turnt nigga, wild nigga, who really came to just tell his story and give everybody a motherfucking outlet from being in the hood to learn how to get out the motherfucking hood. That's who I am. Just a young street nigga who gonna try to help niggas get the fuck out of the hood. Nothing major, nothing too extra. Just human just like everybody else.
Just trying to motivate.
Yup, just here to motivate niggas.
I feel that. For how long have you been making music? And when did you start officially putting the music out?
I say I've been making music since about 2015, for real, as far as dropping that shit and put it on platforms. But a nigga was already kind of into music beforehand, just rapping around, freestyling, being around that shit. But as far as really just getting into the whole, putting this shit on SoundCloud, putting it on Apple Music, YouTube, that shit started in like 2015. So I said, yeah, like back then, yeah, 2015.
2015, that's when you started doing everything,
Hell
trying to
yeah.
get it right?
Hell
I
yeah.
feel that, man. How did Azcult start? And how was your experience been working with them since the start?
Azcult started from my boy Chike, man. That shit was really, at first, we wasn't a music group. That's from back then, we was just young niggas always being around each other, grew up together, smoking hella weed, chilling, vibing, doing all type of little gang activities like that. Started it just like that, really just being homies and always being with each other damn near every day, just pulling up to Chike house, feel me? Shout out to moms, just letting us have that, feel me, that leeway and just being, feel me, just being homies and just chilling and shit, just smoking hella weed. Really, that's what it was. And then back then, a lot of motherfuckers used to act like, you know, we AZ the code, but at first it was just AZ. So motherfuckers thought we was from Arizona, we smoked AZ, weird shit like that, right? So that's just, that's how that came about. But
I definitely always wondered where exactly the AZ came from. Could you explain it for us a little bit? Like how did it come to be AZ? Like it could have been any two letters, but it was AZ. Like what stamped it?
That right there, it's all because of Chike. I can't hold you. He always be thinking some fucking crazy out the box shit. And shit, I can't really tell you, like, I know what it is, but he could tell you how he came about with the, you feel me, starting and why did he use the A to the Z, but really it's the alpha omega, everything in between, beginning to end. We start with each other, we gonna end with each other, type shit.
That's deep. It's a lot deeper than I thought, for sure.
What you thought it meant?
Arizona, for sure. I even had a couple homeboys that told me like, oh, I heard they're from Arizona.
Damn, see what I mean?
Yeah, like it worked just like he say, she say stuff.
Yeah, nah, that's exactly what a lot of people be thinking. Like, you from Arizona? No, we not from Arizona. Hell no.
So, growing up around the industry, what are some gems that you've caught along the way before putting your music out on your own?
I would say, as far as growing up in this shit, learning this shit, don't work with emotions. Do not work with emotions, don't overthink shit. Do what you gonna do, and if it's true to you and you feel it's true to yourself, by all means do it. Don't overthink that shit, don't think, you feel me, other shit, cause it's just really what you wanna do and keep going with it. Don't let people dictate your career. You be hands-on with your shit, you feel me? Like, that's all it is to it. Really, if you be hands-on and consistent with your shit, you can make it in this shit, cause shit not hard. It's a lot of outlets now to, you feel me, for you to be independent, for you to do shit on your own.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot easier nowadays. Back then they had to put music on vinyl and
yeah, hell yeah.
It's a lot of that and some more shit.
Yeah, back then it was way harder for a nigga to get people to hear him. Nowadays it's hella easy. Like,
just based on how much work you put in.
Basically, yeah. You put in that work and you keep your name and your face show.
That's facts.
You gonna be heard.
Okay, so having a family that were a part of Death Row and TDE, can you shed some more light on that for people who like don't really know?
kind of really hard because I didn't really know too much because I was hella young, but my uncle is Top Dog from TDE. That's dude, his name was Dude Dog, but back then, my step pops, who I used to, feel me, be always around and shit like that, he used to be doing business. If y'all know, back then, there was Death Row, a dude named called Harry O. Him and them, Harry O was hella close. So shit, that's how him, Harry O, and Dude Dog always used to be with each other. And they used to be in that shit for a dude named Mike Conception. Back then, they was all doing that shit due to other shit though. Like at first, they didn't start in the music game. They you feel me? They was homies and doing other shit. But they came about doing all of that. My step pop stopped fucking with them like that. But then we always stayed across the street from Dude Dog, from Top. And I just always used to see like random artists pulling up on the block and shit like that. But I'm not knowing who the fuck they was. As me growing up and my brother talking to me about stories and shit, it used to be all type of rappers pulling up that nigga fuck with heavy, like the Hot Boys and shit like that. They had them pulling up young as fuck. So then just seeing all of that growing up is really, why I feel like I wanted to do music, honestly. Just seeing all that shit.
It's the proof in the pudding, like it just kind of stamped it for you?
Yeah, I was born in that shit damn near, like.
Yeah, I feel that.
So that shit be sounding kind of cliche when I've been saying like I've been around music my whole life, but damn near I really been around this shit my whole life.
It's undeniable, for sure.
Hell yeah. Shit cool.
Out of everyone that you know and all the bigger artists that you've been around and people you've worked with, who's the dopest artist that inspired you to go harder? Like just being around them just had you like damn, I need to go 10 times harder in this.
Man, really me and my boys, honestly, man. Like just us growing in this shit together and just seeing my boy doing his shit and all that, like I don't really pay too much attention to everybody else. I just, you feel me, trying to be home base, home team. And seeing my boy do all that shit is inspiring to me because shit, we all trying to do this shit together. So seeing all that shit right there really keeps me inspired, honestly.
Nah, real shit. Just watching it, you're witnessing it right in front of you, so it's like,
it's right in front of you.
I know this could happen.
Like I could say, feel me, seeing J-Rock, seeing all them do that shit, but I'm not really like there, like, you feel me? I see it, but being right there in the midst of the moments and seeing all this shit, seeing the fans, seeing the reactions, that's...
Because they a little older than you, so that wasn't your time.
Yeah, that's not my
like, this is your time right now.
Exactly.
I feel that.
Exactly.
You watching it all go down.
Nah, no cap.
I seen that you had gotten into a life-threatening accident, which, like, how did that affect your perspective, like, on life and everything you was doing?
Really just made me appreciate life more, honestly, and the shit was so fast in the moment, honestly, I can't even really tell you too much about it. Besides that, like, this nigga just thankful we still here. That's the only thing, like, I done been through a lot of experiences in life. That's like, for sure, that's top 3 now, for sure, but I don't really pay it too much, like, besides being thankful that we still here, I don't really be tripping on it too much, because it's like, shit, we here, why keep dwelling on it? Keep worrying about this shit. Just gotta appreciate life, because that fast, we could have been not here, but we're still here, so we here for a reason is what I'll be believing.
Part of your testimony.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's for real though. Cause it gotta be that accident makes me really believe that like we're here for a reason. Cause shit, that motherfucker was crazy. I'm gonna hold you.
It's definitely like a defining moment in life. Like, damn, I really got a purpose.
Hell yeah. Like, man, we really got through this. That's wild shit.
What do you feel that people listening to LA music culture should look out for?
Man, I feel like people that listen to our music need to listen to the bars, stop, you feel me, just listening to the beats. Yeah, the beats is crazy, but there's some niggas actually saying some shit. Like, actually listen to the cadences, listen to all that shit. Don't just sit there and just want to dance to it. Really try to sit there and see what a nigga barring up. Nigga barring up, man. So niggas
I feel like
hear that.
The attention span of people are a lot shorter now.
Hell yeah, it's too many artists, feel me? So everybody just, it's the moment out here, like everybody got a moment is what it look like, you feel me? So not people really just sitting there and trying to grow with artists. So artists here, artists there, and you just gonna fuck with everything instead of just, you feel me, sitting there trying to understand where this artist coming from, where are you trying to go, what's his story, not listening to all that. They're not. If they was, They wouldn't be on the internet always talking about LA don't got this, LA don't got that. It's so many fucking artists. Niggas don't pay attention to the big artists that we actually do have because they still worried about this other shit. But it's actually artists out here who really doing some big shit.
Yeah.
But you know how LA really want to listen to the beef, the bullshit, like.
Everything's fast out here too.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I feel like people just really need to grow with artists instead of just, okay, I heard you today but this is my other artist. I'm just like, yeah, you can listen to everybody, but if you gonna fuck with somebody, actually fuck with them.
Yeah, take the time to understand their art.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? See the picture they're painting. How do you feel like music in the West Coast has changed since the 90s, 2000s?
It's changed hella crazy because back then they was talking about some, you feel me, like low riders, fucking gang banging and shit like that. It's still going on, but now it's told in a more flyer way, I feel. And we talking about it in more like, you feel me, I think it's more vivid as far as, it was vivid too back then.
I feel like they were more aggressive back then.
Yeah, they was aggressive, but now I'm saying like more you could see actually, like.
Yeah.
You only seen on the videos or here and there. Now that you have Instagram, you got all these social media platforms that's showing you more. Like you feel me? So,
you get to keep seeing.
So now you can actually see what the hell going on behind the lyrics and shit.
Nah, I feel that.
But yeah, I feel like it changed, and I feel like now people dumb down a lot of the music is dumbed down a lot. Like back then, it was more storytelling and shit too. Like nobody really be telling those stories in that music. So it's a little boom, bam, boom, bap, pap. Shit
kind of like the whole mumble rap thing. Like when that started. Yeah, I feel you, man. Shit's done changed a lot. So you've been in the game for a while. How do you stay consistent after all these years?
Shit, my passion. Shit is, I don't do it for the bullshit other people I think do it for. You feel me? Like this is really what I want to do. This is I have no plan B. There's no plan C. No, none of that. This is it. So. And also going through life situations and actually living. Like every project that I actually put out is actually what I'm going through in the moments or the past 6 months, 5 months, year, whatever. That's actually what I'm feeling me. So I actually sit back and try to sometimes just live. And you feel me? When you sit back and live and go through shit, you feel me? Now you're giving yourself more stories to tell and give your fans and shit. So I think I just stay consistent because this shit is what I love. Like, it's
constantly happening.
This is not no joke. This is not no gimmicks, no nothing. This is really my life. This is my life. This is my moment. So I really just, feel me? And I loving this shit made me want to do it more, but also seeing the fans and the reactions with everything and, feel me? People actually hitting you up saying they hear your shit and they get to go through, feel me, the same stories you went through, and then like, oh, I relate to that. Like, bro, you helped me get through this type shit, and I fuck with that so heavy. So if I can be able to tell my story and somebody can relate to it and get through it with their life, then I feel like that's dope as fuck.
Hell yeah. That's the goal, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
Is there more that you could tell us about Back Down Memory Lane? Like, is there a single for it? Do you have like a top song that you like off of the album?
Yeah, it's 2 singles. I dropped first one called I Want Her with Zakari, if y'all familiar with Zakari. And then the other one is called Slide Out. It's 2 singles that I dropped for that motherfucker.
Did you make those as singles before you made the album, or did they just become singles after?
Nah, they were singles before, before I even
put the album together?
Yeah, before I even put it together. I knew those was gonna be the ones for sure. That's gonna be the ones to stick out.
That's dope. Is there any other tracks on the album you want to shed light on, like that you feel like people should look out for, that might get overlooked?
I feel like the whole album, shit, fuck it. They need to listen to that whole album because it's a story behind it. It ain't just like, you feel me, nigga just threw songs on that bitch. That shit really, if you sit there and just walk with me real quick, you feel me, understand, I'm taking you back down memory lane. Young East Side stories, like that's really my life. That's not no gimmicks, that's not no lies. I'm telling you the honest truth. Like that's really how I've been living, that's how I be feeling. Nigga lost people, you feel me? It's real shit on there. You can get all type of vibes. You can get your emotions, you can get your turn up, you feel me? You can get your You feel me? You and your female and your shit and all that, like, you feel me? All type of vibes. You got your problems when you feel me? You came home, you might be going through some shit with your female and shit. Now you mad as fuck, she tripping. You like, man, what the fuck wrong with you? Type of shit. I got a long night. Fuck going on? You all arguing shit. It's all type of vibes on that shit though. You can get all type of doses on that shit.
I seen it. So the video you recently dropped was Lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah. That nigga Gonzo shot that too, man.
Was that your first time doing like music like that? Like trying to like sing
a
little
for
more?
Sure. Hell yeah. First time.
I heard your rap shit and I was this fool got bars. Like he could really like get down with the rap shit.
Bro.
But then I heard the Lost and it was like it had more of a melody to it.
Nah, hell yeah. I just tried to try some shit.
You've been fucking around with it?
Yeah, fuck around.
Hell yeah.
I fuck
you
with that
any
shit too. Yeah, a little bit, hell yeah, tweak that shit. You know, I ain't no full blown, I ain't gonna cap around, I ain't no full blown singer, but a nigga do got some little, I can hold a little, feel me, a few times, little notes here and there, but I ain't no singer though. You ain't gonna have me out there no Chris Brown shit or nothing like that.
Nah, I feel you, man.
But nah, I really tried that shit out, just for me challenging myself, seeing if I could step out the box and try some other shit. But my next shit, you feel me? I'm gonna get niggas that rap shit with blending in more of that too though, like, you feel me?
Is there any other genres that you want to try out next, or?
Can't even tell you, shit. Nigga love music so much, nigga never know what I might try. If I fuck with it and then start, feel me, feeling the vibe for it, I might, feel me, nigga never know. I might do some pop shit, you never know, you feel me? Crazy shit. It just gotta be the right time or right beat. Never know what a nigga might do. Nigga versatile, for real, for real.
All right, out of all your projects and singles, what is your top 3 favorite songs that you've made and why?
Shit. Top 3. All right, so look, 1, for sure we gotta say Ride My Glock. But that's not because that's one of my best songs. The timing of making that song and the timing we was in, as far as just being at Chike House, made that song in a room, no actual studio, none of that crazy shit, just being in a room, all vibes and nigga freestyling, playing around. And then that song became how it was off that. It's just like
made it legendary.
Yeah, hell yeah. So that's 1. 2, I had to say Drunk with me and Chike because that's another crazy time of just vibes, hella vibes, and we was hella drunk, and that song really came out crazy as fuck.
It conveyed the message.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And we was barring up crazy to be drunk like that. All right, 3, I had to say shit. My Life Diamonds. Because shit, I feel like at that time when I made that song, it just made me think of about a lot of shit, and then in the midst of just being away from everything, we in fucking like Joshua Tree and shit, and I'm just like vibed out, and I just felt like, damn, we came far, but we still got more time to go. But it's like, damn, nigga, life diamonds, like, nigga, everybody don't get to live like this and enjoy life at doing what they love, like, so that song right there mean a lot to me too.
No, for sure.
So that'll be my top 3. But I feel like I'm missing some shits, but shit, I got a fucking catalog, so that's my top 3 though. If I pick, that's my top 3, for sure.
Hell yeah, go check those out, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Watch them if you ain't watched them yet.
Okay.
Is there anything that you're working on at the moment that the fans can expect from you?
Hell yeah. Working on another project for sure. And then we also, I don't know if I should be really telling y'all this, but we're working on a good old cult member. We about to drop a good old cult member project for the streets, man. We ain't never did that yet, so that's gonna be hella big. And I feel like that's gonna, the fans gonna love that shit. Shit gonna be hella different, hella bars, hella different vibes on that motherfucker. It's stupid. Videos, crazy. Hell yeah, it's like the next step right now.
Hell yeah. Out of all the videographers that you worked with, like, who do you like working with the most?
It's kind of tough. I had to say my boy though, man. My boy Guy Ziggity, man. He, feel me, cause that's my boy. And just be hella cool, feel me. We just be chilling type shit. So gotta got a cool ass relationship, so I just feel like it don't be like forced or nothing like that. It's just all vibes, good, just chilling and shit. So I say my boy God Ziggity, man. No kissy. Yeah, God Ziggity for sure.
Hell yeah. Wasn't he Rob Stone's videographer at first? Is he from Dago?
Yeah, he from Dago.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. All right, before we wrap this up, is there anything that you want to tell the fans?
Hell yeah, man. Go listen to that Back Down Memory Lane. Shit fire, one of the best projects out right now. Hands down, no kids, you go fucking run that motherfucker back to back to back. That's all I want, y'all. Feel me? That's all I want.
You heard it here first. Back Down Memory Lane, you know what I'm saying? Go check that out. It looks like we're about ready to finish this off. From everybody in the clouds, we appreciate you taking the time to come spit game with us.
Yes, sir.
This is the host with the most. Why in the building is out the building.